So yesterday we have seen Tableau sets, and there are two types of sets we have. One is a constant set, the second one is a computed set, and there are two ways to create the sets that we have seen yesterday. And also, if you have more than one sets in a set shelves, you can create a combined set for that. When you go for a combined set, you have seen. So like outer, both from both the sets, members available from both the sets are only the shared members, or the members pertaining to the left side and members pertaining to the right side. So with this we can do some analysis. So for example, suppose you are having a store. So either it is an online store or some grocery stores are there, or suppose some of the vacation spot resorts. So these two scenarios are there. How we apply the sets in that domain, in that project. Suppose this online store I am taking. So the month start. So first week or 10 days of the month, a lot of customers they come buy the products for their monthly groceries. So let them complete. So after 10, I do some analysis. So like some analysis kind of thing, some product related customers I want to say. For example, sometimes I go for some the customers who consumes only wheat related products, and I go for consumers who consumes only rice related products. So there are two scenarios we have. So the rice consume customers they buy rice, oil, dal, and some spices, masalas. So they say take. And the wheat consuming customers, so they buy wheat, oils, dal, so etc etc. So I prepare two sets: the customers who bought rice and other products, and customers who buy wheat and other products. So two sets I have. For example, 1 lakh customers are there who is taking the rice consuming, and the 80,000 customers who is there in the wheat. So I have two sets. So now in this sets, if I go for a outer, means the customers who consumes both wheat and rice. So some may go for afternoon lunch and dinner, they go for only chapatis, bread. So some may go in the afternoons rice and in the night chapatis, bread. Some may go for lunch also and dinner also rice. So there are three scenarios I have. So the customers who consumes both means the customers from the rice consuming, from the wheat consuming. So here 1 lakh is there, here 80,000 is there. So that total, the maximum possibility is 1 lakh 80,000. Means the customers who are there wheat consuming may not be there in the rice consuming, or the customers who is consuming rice may not be there in the wheat. So if I take both the customers together, the maximum possibility is 1 lakh 80,000. Or some consuming both, accordingly my count will decrease. So if it is 1 lakh 40,000, you can understand 40,000 customers who consumes both rice and wheat. So I am very keen who is consuming both rice and wheat. So then I go for a shared member, so that shows only 40,000. Or the customers who consumes only rice I want to see. So I take that, so it shows 60,000 customers, means deducting this 40,000. Or only wheat, so that is 40,000 customers that we can see. So when it comes to the holiday result, so I am taking the customer list. 2016, who are all the customers who visited? For example, the vacation, the year-end vacations or summer vacations, who visits? So I take a list. So the customer who visited winter and summer, a list I am taking, a set. And customer who visited the same winter and summer in the year 2050. So two sets I am taking. So sometimes the customer who frequently visits this resort, means they visit for 2015 also the same resort, 2016 also the same resort. So then they are the regular customers. So I need to identify them. Who visits and 2015 and 2016, means they are the shared members. Then for them, I send a welcome note. Sir, you are our privileged customer. So we are providing you a amazing gifts this time and provided a special discount of 10% would be available for you. So now I want to take how? So two sets of customers I have, 16 and 15. Two sets I create from my data set, and only the shared members who is there, the frequent customer who visited on 2015, who visited on 2016. So I send a welcome note. I identify this customer. So because it's a blending, data blending. So I send a welcome note to them saying that, sir, so we know you are a privileged customers to you. This time you have some attractive prices, gifts, and we will be availing you a 10% discount. Fine. Now I want to see the customer who visited in 2015, they didn't visit me on 2016. So if I take 2015 as a set A and 2016 as a set B, then the member who is available only on set A, means who visited only 2015, he missed 2016. Then I want to grab them and I say, sir, this time we have more fun for you. So we know you visited on 2015. So we will give you 20% discount if you visit us this year, to make them come. So, but I need, who is that? Okay. So now this side, set B, the customer who visited 2016, but I don't know whether they are going to visit 2017 or not, because they are the first time visitors. So I want to ensure they need to revisit again this year also. So I will identify them and say, so for these scenarios, your set is used. So either for your market basket analysis or such kind of scenarios of analysis where you will apply the sets, right? So using your combined set, you create two sets, and with that set, maybe you are thinking, oh, where this will be used in my real-time applications. So such scenarios we will be using. MBA, market basket analysis, and for this analysis we will be using your set. Fine. And the next one, use of this set. There are 5 places where we can use the sets. So one, we can use this as a filter, and the second one, in order to encode marks, the visualization, marks visualization, or this can be used as a dimension fields, and it can be used in a hierarchy as a custom hierarchy, and you can use this in a calculated field. So 5 options we can have. Give me a minute. You can use the sets in the 5 places. How? That we'll see now one by one. So now there is no sets. So let us again create a set. So let me go here, create set, right? So I'll go one top. So this was top 25 customers by sales. So what I will do, go here, 25, I take this. So this is my sale, right? This is my sale and sum of sales. So click OK. So top 10 customers by sale. If I right click, so there is no combined set. When you have only one set, you can right click, there is no combined set. So only you can edit this set. So as I told you, this combined set will be visible only you have more than one sets. So now again I create another set. So for the same customer, create set. So now I go for this, right? So now, so let me go with this bottom 25 customers by profit. So why I want to go always with this? So maybe I want to see, so this top 25 customers, any of them are there in the bottom 25 customers by profit is there or not, right? I see this. Let me see this. So I have two sets. So one is my top 25 customers by sale. The another is bottom 25 customers by profit. So why I wanted this? So because I want to see in this top 10 25 customers, they are least in their profit. I want to see that. So right click on this, create a combined set. So take this and take this. So then I do combine the set by sales and profit. So I create this. So now when I bring this, so in and out, so here, so I show members in the set. So how many members are there? So it shows 47 marks. So why 47 marks means 25 plus 25, 50, right? It is 47. It means 3 customers are there. Who is that? So I want to see this. So then I go here, edit this set and shared member. I click this. So these 3 customers, Sean Miller, this guy is a top customer by sale, the first person. This guy is there in the bottom 25 customers by profit. So it means he is not worried about his profit. Whatever the selling price, at the marginal price he is selling. It doesn't mean that he is a worst customer. The thing is that his sale is good. He is in the top, he is a top customer. But he is not worried about my selling price. Most probably the cost and selling price is same. Or even he is selling on the less price also. That is the meaning. So that's why he could not make much profits from his sales. So this one I need to call them. I need to analyze, saying that what is the problem. So why you are doing with this? So what is your sale? Your sale is good. Your sale is good, 25,000. But when I go to this profit is minus 1,981, right? 1,981. So what was the problem? Right? So now suppose I wanted to have which product is doing, right? So which product is having an issue. So for example, I create a hierarchy. The first one I do. So go here, create an hierarchy. So I go this as a product. So now in this product, I add this subcategory, right? So in this, I add this combined set also. So I drag this and put this, right? So now this has also come here. Fine. Now I go to this. So I go to this category, subcategory, and top 10 customers. So in and out is there. So only I take this, keep only. In only I keep, not the out. So I keep this. So these are all the furnitures categories. The subcategories, their role is there. So I want to see what are all the values for this. So let me go to this sale. So they marked a good sale and they marked a profit. Let me see. So the profit. So you see here the machine. So where they having the issue? You got it right. So I take top 10 25 customers, top 25 customers by sale and bottom 25 customers by profit. I identified who is the shared member. 3 customers are there. So only the 3 customers I created a combined sale. That customers I put it in a hierarchy. I want to analyze. So the sale is good where the profit is less. So the profit is less in which area they are lagging. I want to see. So what I did, I created a hierarchy. So I go with the category and subcategory and added this set. So I see here, so they are marking the sales So means some are on the profit also, some are in the negative. Which are all negative? So chairs, they are making negative marks, and the furnishing, so they are positive, fine. Tables, they are negative, and appliances, they are negative, and the machines, they are drastically went down, plastered. So now who is this? I want to see. So then what do? Just go with this customer. Customer you put. So in this customer, suppose I wanted to see only the scene miller. So keep him. Keep him. So now scene miller. So that guy, he blasted this product. So here there is a problem. So in this which product? So no worries. Take this product into the this. Now this in and out will have the product also. So now in this 1.8, this one machines, you see there are two machines he is handling. One is Cisco telepresence system, the other one is Hewlett Packard desk. So this is the culprit. So I will talk to him. What is the problem with this product for you? Why you went with the negative sales? Right? So why your profit? Because your total profit is in the minus 1981. Out of this, minus 1811 is because of this machine, right? Because of this machine. For example, how much quantity you sold for this machine? Let me track this. So 6 quantities you sold. So out of this 6 quantity, you made minus 1811. So probably in a range of 300 per unit, you are selling in the negative price. What was the problem? Whether you could not convince the customer, or the customers, so who are not ready to buy that, why others can able to do that and you cannot able to do this, right? So this is this what we can narrow down. So my analysis, if he is letting me to do that, so what are all the options we can pick for this kind of analysis to do, right? So because exactly he is a top performer, the sale wise means he is very smart in selling my product, but what is the problem? He could not able to make profit. So as a top level management, I need to understand. So I need data points. Then only I can go talk to him. So I say roughly, if you are in this stage, I say, oh, okay, Singh Miller, your sale is 25,000, but your profit is 1981 minus. So please take care. So I cannot go that way, right? I need to understand and see where he is lagging. So for that, my analysis should help me out. So, and now I am at the point, exactly I am at the point. So this product, Cisco telepresence system, so you sold 6 items and your profit is minus 1811. So what was the issue? And the other products like, so he sold GBC binders, that is of 83, and the another one is Safco commercial wire, that is of minus 166. So the major contribution is this, right? So now if I make this, automatically he will be back. So he will say, so what is the practical difficulties, right? What is the other practical difficulties for them? For them. So now you can come up with, so now as a business analyst, as a business user, with my data set, I will be expecting such kind of analysis from you. So I will say, sir, so I need an analysis chart. So that chart should explain me. So the customers who contributed good sale but they are in the least profits, you need to identify such customers and which products they are lagging, and you can do a comparative analysis for that product. What is the maximum price sold? So I need to compare this. This is, hello, yeah, yes, Anna, you have questions?
Nope.
Yeah. So so I am saying, so this kind of analysis you want to do. Now you are thinking how to get this. So this is the options we can use it. You can create a set, you can play with the combined set, and the combined set you can push it in a hierarchy and you can bring it. And another one chart you can make it and saying that the same kind of the product which I select here. So immediately the same product for other customers, how much sale they made and what was their profit made from that. Then you can do a comparison, call scene miller and say that you see these are all the guys who sold in this, why can't you? What was the practical problem? So I understand, unless otherwise I can provide what we say as a business, because this gives you inferences to the business users so that they come up with some strategies. Unless otherwise, if I wanted to sort out this guys, right? So automatically my profit will go up. So he is a good means he is a performer. But these are all the areas, if I rectify, so still he can perform better. My profit will go up because he is grabbing more sales. If he is concentrating on his profit also, my profit will go up. Right? Suppose instead of minus 1800, if it is a plus 1800, so my profit will vary by 3700, right? The minus side and the plus side. So my profit will increase by 3600. So I will be targeting that. So as a top level management, so where and all I can, so I am not going for small items. So this, like this I will go. So these are all the analysis we can do that. So now we have seen the set used as a custom hierarchy. So you can use here in the custom hierarchy, and the set can be used as a filter, I told. So now straight away, this is my sales. So this is binary. So this will ask you. So now before I take this, I show this as a member. So I click on this. So I'm going here. I show this as a member, in and out, fine, in and out, right? So now what I do, I go take this and edit filter. What is showing this? Show filter, and this one I want to show this as a in and out. Yeah. So instead of the show member in the set, I select this as a in and out. So it will show you whether you want to show in customer or out customer. So if I am having this, so when I go to this show filter, it will show in and out. So whether you want to show in or out. So if I select in, out, in, so it will show only in. So now the customer, when I bring in that customer, it will show the only the in customers. Okay. So this I don't want to show here also. So I show this. So if I want to show the out customers, it will show the out customers. So the sets are binary. So if you are selected, I want to show only in customers, I can place it here. Instead of showing show members in a set, in and out option I select and keep it there. So now I am giving the options to the users. So whether you want in customer or you want out customer, you can select. Right? So that scenario I can give it. So for that I use that in a filter. I will redo it again. Cancel this. So when I take this, so it will ask me, so whether it should be in and out or this. So it will ask me in or out. I want to show in. So click OK. So now I take this customer. So it shows in customer. So and what is it sale? So it will show. Right? So these are all the in customer, 25 customers. So what is this sale? So it would be displayed. So now if I give this control to the user, so now he want to see out customers, he can see this. So this is 768 marks. Whether you want to see the members in the set, whether you want to see the members outside the set, or you want to see all. So you can see this 793. Right? So these are all the ways you can see. Use the sets in a filter. These are all the ways you can use a set in a filter. And next one, to encode marks. To encode marks. Suppose I am taking sales. Fine. I am taking profit. Sales versus profit. So it displays as a scatter plot. Scatter plot is always measure versus measure. A relationship between measures. Either it is 2, 3, 4, maximum 4. Sales versus profit, or sales versus profit versus quantity, or sales versus profit versus quantity versus discount. So you can place that. We'll see later in the chart types. We'll see in detail. So now I am taking sales versus profit. It shows one scatter plot. Now I bring this customer in the detail. So 793 customers are shown. Now in these 793 customers, I want to show top 25 customers by sale in these circles. That is what your encode marks. This is a marks, right? So now I drag this and put it in the color. So, and this color I change. So in customers I show this color, means in customer I show this color, and out customers I show red color. So automatically it shows us out of my 793 customers, this 25, these are all the 25 customers, which are all my part of my 25 customers by sale. And these are all, suppose if this the profit, so what happened? So now suppose instead of this, I take this bottom 25 customers by profit. So now, sorry, it is not in the size, in the color. So now the color I change. The in customer, I show this as a red, and out customers, I show it as a yellow. So now you see here, these are all the bottom customers by profit out of my 793 customers. This is the encode marks, right? I can use my filter in the set in the hierarchy. I can use my set in a filter. Now I can use my filter in encoding marks. Marks visualizations we can use to distinguish from my total set, means from my total values of the particular field. So I can distinguish. This further you can distinguish. How? So now suppose I take a duplicate, and so instead of this I place here as a dimension field. So now it shows in two different. Suppose if I place here, it shows, sorry, if I place in the column shows, so it shows separately. 768 separately and this separately. So now this one again I show in two different colors. So two different, right? Two different colors. No. Is it? No. This is a bottom. This is bottom. So this I will show it here. Right. So this, so 25 customers separately and 768 customers separately with the two different colors. So I used the encode marks. I used as a dimension fields also, right? So this is the way you can handle your sets, usage of your sets. And the last one, fifth one is, you can use this as a calculated field also, right? So how we can use it? For example, you can click here, calculated field, create calculated field. So in this calculated field, the details of your calculated field I will take in a separate class, because this one is a calculation editor. This one is a calculation editor. You can name your calculated field and you can use your formulas here. And here you can see this is a function search. There are two types of functions, directional and non-directional. Total in Tableau we have 32 functions, right? So the function details, suppose for example, there is a lookup. So what is this lookup will do? So the descriptions and one small example, it will be detail. So detail I will explain you when the calculated field comes. So now this calculated field, so now I wanted to give a customer a range. So using this set, if suppose for example this, if this set, then I say top 25 customer by sales. Else if this, then bottom 25 customers by profit. So here I don't want to, right? So else others end, right? So I created calculation is valid. If there are any errors, the calculation contains errors will be there. You click on that, it will show the error. So now this calculated field is perfect. If my set top 25 customers by sale, then I am giving a description as a top 25 customers by sale, or top 25 sales customers, whatever you can say. Sales, whatever you wanted, you can use your description. Else if the another said, then that. Else rest all. Here 25, here 25, rest all is others. I am categorizing as others. So now others are normal customers, something like that. So now this is here. This calculated field, I am bringing customer range. So I bring here. So there are three ranges. What is that? One is top. So top 10 customers by sale, and top 10 customers by bottom 25 customers by profit and others. Now let me bring this customer. So now you see here, these are all bottom 25 customers. So these are all others, and these are all top 10 25 customers by sale. So you can distinguish using your calculated field. So normally I told, right, there is a fast moving, slow moving, non-moving. So I can create a set from my total products. I can distinguish in my presentation that these are all fast moving products. These are all non-moving products. These are all slow moving products. So I can categorize it in my display. So with the help of my set in creating a calculated field. So these are all the uses of the set in our analysis. Okay. So just I recollect sets. There are two types of sets: constant set, computed set. Constant set we can create in two ways. One is a so just shortcut, the another is a standard way. And the computed set we can create again two ways, but we can use top functionalities and bottom functionalities, and we can use conditions. Right? In the conditions we can go for single aggregations, we can go for more aggregation, but only aggregations. You cannot mix aggregate with the non-aggregate functions. That is mandated. If you have more than one sets available in your workbook, you can go for a combined set. So using the combined set, we can take the help of your Venn diagram. So combined both the sets are only the shared members, or the set A excluding except my shared members, or set B, table B, except excluding my shared members. I can do that. So where I can use it, I told you two scenarios. One you can use it in the market basket analysis, the other one you can use it like a customer my inquiry. So these are all the options we can use this set. Set is very powerful. So in analysis, that is the most important thing. So set is very powerful. The way how you use it. Don't think that only computer set and constant set and you can do it. The combined set we can play around. Lot of analysis we can derive using the set. And where and all it is used. So that is what I told you. The set can be used in as a hierarchy, custom hierarchy. I showed you this example. So these are all the ways you can narrow down and you can come up with some inferences to the customers so that they can derive some strategies to improvise the business. So still we will see a lot of analysis, cohort analysis and Pareto analysis, etc. So there we will see a lot of things from the data set. This one data set, what are all the inferences it will provide you, you can understand slowly one by one. So using which are all the data views, what kind of analysis I can able to do that. So now I mixed my set and the hierarchy also. So with the hierarchy what I can play around, with the set how I can use it in a hierarchy. Now the next one is to encode marks, to distinguish. So distinguish, so you can use the encode marks. And you can, the same encode marks I can apply with a dimension field. So I can slice it using this. Suppose if the customer says, it is showing fine, can you distinguish this into two different axes? You can use this in the dimension. You can show this way. And then as a calculated field. So you can put a range. Here I use only two. Sometimes you will have multiple. So sometimes the use of groups also will do. So what is that? That you will be identifying. Now next one. So this is the use of your sets. Okay. So any doubts in the sets you can ask me. So if no doubts, we'll go to the groups. So groups, which is, so for your dimension members, so which I told you, the dimension members is a group. So wherever you have dimensions, so the dimension fields are there. So the dimension fields we do have, the distinct values are called as members. So within that members I need to classify. So then that is called as your group. So for example, so I have a customers. So 793 customers are there. Now I want to classify them. A customer, the customer named A, customer named B, customer named C. So like this I wanted to classify. Or I have some 40 metrics in my live project. I will show you that after this. I have 40 metrics that I wanted to group, classify into different pillars. So different pillars. For example, you are working for a service management project in a company. So that company, you will have the incident fixing, means defect fixing, and there will be some change request. What I am saying, suppose you four are working for a company. So that is basically both for means monitoring, incident fixings, and it will be a change request, enhancements also. Monitoring means, suppose for example, Syed comes in, so he works, so he just monitors. So any jobs is running, so healthy checks, that's all. So any jobs is running. If any failures, he will understand what is he will identify what is the root cause, or he will restart. That's all. His job is to ensure all my jobs will be running at an appropriate time and it finish and provides me the good results. That's all. One. The next one, suppose Talal. So he is working on the incident management. Suppose the customers who is using my application, he faces some issues. So he forgot his password. So 3 times he did, he locked. So he raised an incident. It comes to Talal. So what Talal will do, go to the table and remove the password and he will send a message to them. Can you please log in now? So it will ask you for confirm new password. You can enter your password. So then, so automatically the user, when he logs in with the user ID, it will ask for one new password. So he will enter, then that password will be stored in the database tables. So that's why he is clearing. Or Talal will do, he will create a new password for him and he will send a message to him or call him and tell him this is a new password, you can make use of it. So there are two options. So like this incidents, some customer facing issues, the incident comes to Talal, he fixes it. So now Sana and Sana, what happened? Enhancement. Suppose some incident which frequently happening, it fails. So why it is failing? Because of some reason it is failing. So I need a permanent fix for this. So what happened? Sana, she will prepare a CR document for this. So this is the problem, the root cause for this. If I go for this fix, then this will be permanently solved. Right? Permanently solved. So she will write a CR for that and gives to Sahid. So he will work on the development, code fixings, and he will do that. So there are three processes are happening. This is a ITAL, service management process in a IT for a client. Monitoring and defect fixing and the incident management. So three things are there. So now for these three things I have different metrics. For monitoring, suppose if the job fails, in 6 minutes the job should rerun. Otherwise it's a SLA breach. So it's a threat for Syed now. So the job fails, suppose he went for a tea break. If he is not coming, suppose the moment when he went, that time it failed. He was not aware. So he came after 15 minutes. So already my SLA breached. So he is in trouble now. So how to handle that? So now trouble is trouble. That is a matrix. So if the breaches, so that matrix pertaining to monitoring. So now the next one. So when it comes to the incident management. So the incident management is classified into SEV 4, SEV 3, SEV 2, SEV 1. So if it is a SEV 4 incident raised, so now Talal has to fix it in 5 days. If he is not fixing it in 5 working days, it is a breach. If it is a save 3, he has to fix it in 3 days. If he is a save 2, he has to fix it in 1 day. If it is a save 1, he has to fix it in 4 hours. If he is not doing, if he is not adhering to any of these timelines, it is considered as a SLA breach. For him, this is a threat for him. So now comes to the Sana and Sahid. So now the estimate they are giving. So now, for example, she write a CR document. Now on seeing that Sahid is giving this for this fix, I require 8 hours. So now that is the estimation being cascaded to the client. If he is not fixing, if his solution is not fixed after 8 hours, then that is considered as a SLA breach. Or there is one more matrix for it. Suppose after started working, initially he is giving a ballpark saying that 8 hours. Now once he started working on that, he understood, oh my god, this will not complete in 8 hours. It may go for 24 hours. Now I cannot ask, the estimate is approved. So what I will do? So the thing is that any estimate 10% more is accepted. Beyond 10%, if it is 8 hours given, 8.8 hours still you can go. Maximum 9 hours you can go. If you go more than that, it is a SLA breach. Means you are not gauging, you are not analyzing the requirement properly. So that is the meaning. So like this, different metrics are there. So now I don't have groups for this. So the incident management, monitoring, or the defect fixes, change request. So these are all I told. That's why you know now. Now these are all not there in the books. So only my metrics is there. So one is that monitoring fail, job fails. Another is that severity, means my incidents, SLA breach. And the next one is my target, means my so the estimate breach. And the another one is the time, on time breach. So these are all the scenarios are there. So now individual, only the metrics are there in my tables. And this matrix I don't know where to classify, because there is no fields available in my tables that this matrix is for this matrix. No, only I know as per the ITL this is the process. So the business analyst says there is nothing there in the table. I cannot ask the database administrators to create a field for that, and how to update that, that is again another one. I have to write an update script for that. Based on this I have to do. So can you handle this in the visualization, how to do that? So you create a group, no? So this matrix for this matrix for this. So the dimension matrix is a field. In that matrix I have, these are all the values. So 2-3 values for this, 2-3 values for this, 2-3 values for this. So I prepare a group. So these 3 metrics for this incident management, and these 2 metrics is for monitoring, and these 3 metrics for change request. So I do that. Okay, give me a minute. Yeah. So that is the scenarios. So for that we create a group. So now we'll see. So I go here, and how to create a group. First of all, the group will be created, always you remember, for a dimension one field you are selecting, that values you are classifying. That is the group. So now let me take this. So the customer is there. So in this customer, so I have, so suppose I go here, create a group. So here also we have a shortcut. So here we have a shortcut. For example, let me take this. So it is ordered with this A. So now first I select, so and shift, it comes, I select and shift here. So all. So now This was set, right? This is a group. So click on this. So automatically that will be grouped. So now you go here, another, you see now, so there is one more name, customer name is there, original, and there is a group. Fine. So this one I want to name it. So go here, edit. So what this will be? So customer, I give A named customer, or customer name starts with A. So I give like this. So now you will be thinking, Sashi, you created only few customers, no, with the name A. So now what will be for others? So no worries. So now you see here, I have this customer group created. Now this customer. So now what happened? You see here, this customer named group is here. It is here because it starts with C. That's why it is here. Fine. So only few customers are there because I deliberately did this. Now the rest also I have to set. No problem, no worries. So go here, again select, come here, shift. So take this. So now before that, so whether you want to group, so now you see here again it's moving. So now I go here, so edit alias. So edit alias. So now if you want to name this or another name, so now fine. So now no, I don't want to do this. So now but my A's I wanted to mix it with this one. So no worries. So go here, first edit group. So here you see this first one list it is here. Now next list, you suppose from here to here, I select, add to this. So automatically that will be added. So now you see here, when I, so this is there. So now still I have left out. Do you have anything left out? So it is there, yes. So I go here to here. So add to group. Fine, it went there. Fine. So anything is left out? So still it is there. So it is there till here. So by mistake I added one more also. I am doing this. So just it went. So now what happened? So everything is there. Apply. So now I go and take this group again. So now you see here the customer name starts with A. Everything has come. Right? So all the customers name starts with A. A there is nothing is there. Right? It starts with B only. So the customer name starts with A, all the A's are there. So unfortunately there is one B also come. Oh my god, the B is there. So I want to remove this. So adding the group I showed you. How to remove that? So that also I need to show, right? So I go here. So go to this last item which is there wrongly associated to this group. So select this and only that item ungroup. That's all. So that will come out. So when I ungroup that, so that will come out here. So to group this, select and add to. And to ungroup that, select and click on this ungroup. Got it? So this is the way. So you can. So now I want to rename this. So let me go here and customer group. So I rename this. So click OK. So it is there. It's a customer group. Got it? So this is the way how I can create a group. This is a shortcut key. Means I take my group, that field in your visualization screen, and selecting that and created. So now I again edit group and go there. Anything missed out, I can select that and add to the group, or wrongly associated, I select that and ungroup, and I can rename the group. So you can see that the group, you can see with the pin symbol will be there in the dimension. So you now understanding, right? Hierarchy, how is it? Combined field, how is it? Sets, how is it? Now this group. So now the next one, organized way. The same thing I want to do in an organized way. So how to do that? So now, for example, I delete this. I delete this. Now I go here, create group. So it will show all this list. So select from here. So whatever till here. So select this and group. So it will group. So now this one it would be highlighting. So now customer name starts with A. So it is there. So now this is all A. Okay. Now, so I come down. So till here. So group. So customer name starts with B. Right. So B name customer is created. So in this I have A name customer and B name. So now see. So I go down. I go here till down and group. So customer name starts with C. Right? Right. So now D. So I go down. So I go down till down and group. So customer name starts with with D. So now enough. So rest all I want to put it in the other. So what I do, include other. That's all. Rest all will go into the other. Just I check box, include other. So what happened? Whatever the groups I created A, B, C, D, rest all went into the other. Can I give another name? So if I give this another other, so sometimes they go as Miss MISC. So they want to see as a MISC. So just go here, either ungroup or you can rename this MISC and you can rename. So rename or what you do, you ungroup it and again select everything and group, and this you can give as whatever is easier for you, you can do that, right? You can do that. So I go here, rename MIC. You can do that. Karnataka same the same name as other two. What happened? Why it is this? Oh, okay. So group. So I go with MIS. Oh, already it is there. Okay. So this I can ungroup. So you can do this. So either way you can do. So either you can include other and go here and rename. Oh, okay. It is already MISC is here. So that's it. Okay. So this is the way we can able to create the group. This is the organized way. How to add the missed fields? You can select and add. How to ungroup the addition fields? You can select and ungroup. How to rename your group? You can rename. How to add the include other? You can add this. So now this group is here. So now I rename here as customer group. So now this customer group, if we take this, it says, so customer name starts with C, D and A and B is along miscellaneous. So now suppose I wanted to see this. So in this, I want to see the count distinct. Suppose for example, count D of customer name, right? So now I see here how many customers are there. So now this one, I change this to discrete. I say name starts with A 64 and B 56 and C 67 and miscellaneous others is this. Okay. So this is how, give me a minute. So yeah, so this is how we can create a group. So the group will not go only with the names. So suppose sometimes, so you can create this subcategory. So this subcategory I bring here. It is having different fields, and you feel that this envelopes and this labels, okay, labels and this paper and this binders, sorry, bookcases and binders, for example, this 4, 5. So I make this as a small office. So I take this and go to this. This is a go to this and edit layers and say this as small office. Office. So now what happened? So subcategory group is there. So now this subcategory group is here. Now 17 come down to 30. So now you see here the subcategory cell is this. The some small office is this. Suppose if I go wanted to see the sale, you can see this. So now only this subcategory group, small offices, this much sale. Small offices 42, 15, 425. So in this I wanted to need the subcategories. So then I can drill down. So even this one I can keep it in the hierarchies. You can keep this in the hierarchies and do this. Okay. So these are all the ways how to create and use the groups in the project.